obtain these ideas and bring them into, or translate them into realities is usually a major challenge. Okay, so when one has a vision, you may have the vision, but you may not even have the skills for the vision yet. You may not have the resources, other resources apart from the skill for the vision. Take us through. I want you to flow with it. How do you arrive from zero? So you are starting from a point where you are starting from zero, basically, in terms of physical. What do you have?
Okay, there are several ways in looking at this, but let me back up a little and then give you a scenario using real life experience on how I started, or we started, and then where we are now and what God has done. You should, and I'm not apologetic about this, you should remember that I have a Christian background, and I'm strongly a Christian. So you would be hearing more of the divine God in my life. Right, and that is it for me. That is it for me. So let me take Meridian Pre-University as an example. An idea that started with nothing. So your zero comes in, and then where we are at now, which people may consider hero. What you have, your tagline, zero to hero. So I used to work for Central University as an admission officer, and I saw a need there, asked for permission from Dr. Otabel, and then he granted the permission for us to start Meridian Pre-University. So Meridian Pre-University had to start, but I had nothing. So one day I just decided, okay, this is the idea we have. We have to fine-tune it. We registered with the Ghana Education Service. This is the program we are going to run. So idea, research, and thought has gone into the vision or the idea that we had. Then we set a date to have an orientation. We invited a few young people who came for the orientation. Then I spoke with them. But the place where we were meeting was a challenge. It was in a hotel. And, for schools, people are not used to meeting young people in a hotel. And this is a young man meeting young people, ladies and gentlemen. So I knew from day one that we would have challenges with, this perception thing. Is he genuine? Is it, what are we going to see? I knew definitely that the ladies will come with their fathers, and will come with their boyfriends or some escorts. And
you know what men are like when it comes to
when it comes to them. If you look at this dark face, normally what the conclusion you come is that this guy is bad. So me too. I decided that, well, I have a wife, a beautiful one for that matter. Let me take her along with me. That quietens the, is he genuine, is he correct?
It gives you some clout, some kind of responsibility. So
I decided I'll go with my wife that day. So I begged her and she followed me. We went there and that settled it. I saw really that people came with their fathers, escorts, the ladies especially. And then we said we were going to start on a particular day. The 1st of August, we started 2007. 1st August, we had nothing, not a peso. I did not put in one peso. The premises where we were using was rented, but we had not paid anything. So I told the students, if you are interested in this, which has the capability of moving you ahead, register. And for me, your seriousness is seen when you pay. So pay. And when you pay, you would have all the things. Was it difficult
for you to say, before you said it, did you find it?
No, I just knew it has to work. If you really want the education and you want to move on, go to the university, this is it. You need to pay. So I gave them the price and the date that we will start. Meanwhile, I had no chair, no whiteboard, no marker, nothing. I just knew that, okay, if we are starting with these programs, this person will be a good lecturer. We started with high-class people. We still have them. Doctorates, as in holders, doctorate holders, masters. If you are below it, we don't take you. And this is the pre-university. This is the pre-university. So The day came, and lo, we had 20 people paid up. So we used their money, bought chairs for them, and then bought the whiteboards, bought the marker, and we were all in the same place. Lecture hall and my office at the back. The place had one door. Very interesting, because these people are jittery at that level. They don't sit for long. Immediately they lecture for 30 minutes, they want to go out, go and chew chewing gum, do this, do that. And I was sitting at the back, made sure that there was discipline in there. You don't just pass with flimsy excuses. You would have to pass giving me a good excuse. Why are you going out, for example? So you tell me. I was not policing them as in micromanaging them, but the presence alone gave them that, you know, sense of discipline.
Yeah.
So we started with nothing. And to answer your question, it is possible to start with nothing, but make sure that your vision is clear.
Yeah.
You know exactly where you are going. You know, you may not see the entire stretch, but you know for sure that from here I would go there and I'll do this and that and that. I know you'll be coming to the university bit, but here we are now. Meridian Pre-University is over 5 years, and by grace we've trained over 3,300 students. We still have some students there at the premises still going through training, changing programs here and there just to meet the accreditation requirements, so that when they graduate they don't have issues. So that is how far we've come. It is very possible to start with nothing, and I've always believed in that. I don't start a business looking at the money bit.
You don't?
I don't.
Looking at the money bit as in